20-15, the final score. The Packers take this game at home versus the Washington Redskins. Packers are 10-3, and a huge congratulations to Matt LaFleur for being the first head coach in Packer history to win 10 games in his first year. Now, to recap this game, it looked as if this team was going to completely obliterate and blow out Washington, starting out going up 14-0 right off the bat. The first touchdown going to Aaron Jones on a 4-yard run, and the second one was a touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers to Robert Tonyan. And after that, things cooled down immensely for the offense. Let's just say, I just don't think that this team really opened up the playbook all that much, and probably should not have against a team that is obviously not going to make a run for the playoffs, and their season is pretty much done. The 3-10 Washington Redskins, obviously, this was just not really the game to really show a whole bunch. But I was expecting there to be a little bit more of a running game from Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams, as it was working out pretty well. Aaron Jones rushed for over 100 by the time we completely gave up on the running game until the last quarter, which was when we were able to close things out and seal the deal. So that's the only thing to really take away from this game. This offense can look pretty awfully stale without featuring Aaron Jones, as the wide receivers here on this team are just not very good. Not named Davante Adams, who had a relatively average game, only catching 4 passes today, but he did have to go up against Washington's best corner, Josh Norman. And outside of Davante, there was not much in the receiving game. Jimmy Graham caught a couple passes, Alan Lazard caught only 1 pass, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling was not in the game at all. It's pretty safe to say that he is now buried on the depth chart, as he's just not ready to step up and make an impact. Geronimo Allison only caught 1 pass, but it was a crucial catch, and it went for a first down. So, again, not much to take away from the passing game. It was just very lackluster today. Drives stalled out. The team was pretty bad on third down. I believe it was only 3 for 10, I think. That is something that's gonna have to be fixed going forward. When we're gonna have to go up against the better teams, is convert third downs and make things easier for Aaron to convert third downs. And the best way you can do that is with running the football. As far as the stat line goes for Aaron, he was 18 of 28 for 195 and the touchdown to Tonyan. This is definitely not a terrible day for Aaron by any means. It was fairly average, could have been better. Aaron Jones, 16 carries for 134 and a touchdown, with an average of 8.4 yards on the ground. Obviously, had he been utilized more, I think he probably would have gotten 20+ carries, and this team probably could have iced the game sooner than it did. But that's okay. I am glad we were able to take this game and pull it right off. So that's what all that matters right at the end, is that it's a victory. Defense. I thought the defense had a really nice day, aside from stopping the run, as that continues to be our biggest Achilles heel, is stopping the run, is stopping the running game. Adrian Peterson got the bulk of the carries for 76 yards and a touchdown. Darius Geis only got 5 carries for 42 yards and went out with an apparent knee injury. And that's kind of a huge bummer, is that I thought that Darius Geis was going to be the main featured back here, and the poor guy just can't seem to stay healthy. This was the exact same running tandem that ran all over Carolina's hapless run defense, and that's where they were able to beat the Carolina Panthers in Carolina, was with that running tandem, and that's what I assumed that Washington was going to come in against us, which was running it down our throats and showing that they are no joke when it comes to running the football. We didn't really see a whole bunch of that to start. It was a lot of throwing with Dwayne Haskins, and that as a return, kind of actually we were able to see this defense force a couple of 3-and-outs to start. So huge shout out to the defense for being able to step up when in the passing game when the Redskins did not utilize their running backs to start. But when these did, they pretty much had their way with our defense against the run. What can I say? Adrian Peterson is still Adrian Peterson. He's not elite anymore, but he can still break off some good games here and there. But outside of the porous run defense, the D definitely came to play against the pass. We got a couple nice sacks in there. Preston Smith got a sack. Kenny got 1.5 sacks and split with Kyler Fackrell. And Adrian Amos also got a nice sack coming off a blitz, which was that one was an early one, and it was a pretty good game for Adrian Amos, who also got an interception today. So really good game for him. And for the game balls, the first game ball goes to Aaron Jones for a really good day on the ground, and he was also the team's leader in receiving yards. Obviously, this team plays so much better when Aaron Jones is involved in both the running game and the passing game. And the last two go to defensive players. The first defensive player, I will give this one to Zadarius Smith for yet again being another really huge key piece to this defense. He has been super consistent, brought the heat today, and the pressure was certainly on. And he's definitely been the key difference maker on this defense, and arguably the team's best defensive player. And the last game ball I will give to Kenny Clark for his outstanding day. He was an absolute terror in the middle, creating a whole bunch of havoc, collapsing the pocket, and getting the 1.5 sacks for today. So I'll catch you guys later.